What's going on, guys? Ryan here, and today for Vlogmas Day 4, I'm going to show you what is on our Christmas tree. Now, we got it last November from Fred Meyer for about $260. It was on sale, and the original price was like $350, and I think it's a pretty good deal, to be honest. We picked this specific one for the different colors and types of needles. You got pretty realistic ones, some of which have light green tips. Then you also have the regular needles that are like little strips of plastic, but I like it. And we really debated on getting a real tree or a fake tree, but we ended up deciding getting a fake one. There are pros and cons to each though. Like, fake ones aren't good for the environment, like during the manufacturing or even like getting rid of it. The big reason why we got it was because it was going to last a lot longer. Real trees can be pretty expensive though, especially when they're taller and they aren't all the same shape, and some of them aren't as full. Although fake trees majority of the time aren't that full either. Growing up, we always had a real tree until we got older. It was always nice to smell the tree around the house. I would say spend your money on getting a real tree, or spend a lot of money on getting a really nice fake tree. One that's either made of recycled materials or that can be recycled. One that can last a whole lot longer. I mean, years and years inside your home. Now, this tree is pre-lit with LED lights. You don't even have to connect the strands together. It all just connects through the trunk of the tree. And we didn't even know it until we got home. I could tell you though that some lights are going out now, but it's probably because our cat likes to play with them. I'd rather have to replace individual bulbs, which it comes with, rather than having to deal with putting your own lights in the tree. Mainly because these strands wrap around branches, and it all kind of stays inside the tree. Nothing's loose. I honestly would rather have it plugged in whenever it was dark out and then unplug it when it's light, but my wife doesn't like it when it's on when we're sleeping, which makes sense because no one can see it, but I like waking up and seeing the lights on. Now, the ornaments came from my family. I don't really know when or even how, because growing up we had ornaments that were like little toys or figurines. Some of them had music and some of them had lights. And the lights on our tree when I grew up was always the colored ones, which I do not like at all. My mother did end up experimenting for a few years with different ornaments and colors, but yeah, that didn't last very long. I do have different colors of ornaments. I have green and purple, but this year we decided to use the red, the white, and silver ones like we did last year. And for us, the tree topper is just a LED lit star that I think I got from Walmart when it was on sale. I grew up actually having an angel as a tree topper, but it was one of those old, outdated ones. I don't really know how to explain it other than just saying it was old and outdated. Last on our tree is the ribbon, which is wrapped around it. I believe we got it from either Fred Meyer or Costco. It kind of just sits on the outside, and I did actually have to tuck it in and tie it at the end because our cat likes to play with it. Speaking of which, I actually had to redo the whole tree yesterday because of him. He kept yanking the ribbon off and knocking down ornaments and playing with them. It looked awful. We would wake up and a few ornaments would be on the ground, some of them broken, but one night we woke up and there was 9 ornaments that he played with all around the living room. I think once we get a bigger place, he won't be playing with it as much, and I think when we have more money, he'll have more things to play with that are actually his, rather than the tree, or getting one of those like fence barriers around the bottom of the tree. But anyways, guys, that'll be it for today's Vlogmas video. Tell me down in the comments if you have a real tree or a fake one. You could tweet some pictures at me, and you can find that link down in the description below. If you liked today's video, be sure to smack the like button as hard as you can. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, help me out a lot, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.